It's very important to understand the process, to understand even the life cycle of a ticket or an incident. This is something I like explaining to my customers. When you call in, this is what happens to your ticket. We enter it. It gets this status. If you check your ticket, you will see this status. Once it's assigned, it gets this status. That's what this means. We don't close tickets. We just resolve tickets. We provide a resolution. We'll enter a resolution. You'll get an email. Your ticket has been resolved. You as the customer then have the choice to either accept that resolution or say, no, it didn't fix it for me, at which point that ticket reopens. If you say nothing, that ticket will close after a few days. A closed ticket cannot be edited. If you call in again, I need to reopen this issue. No, it's closed. We have to open a new ticket now. I like to explain this process to customers so they understand the typical life cycle that a ticket will go through. Your organization may or may not be able to explain that to you. In my training and my coaching to leaders on how to manage a service desk, I tell them to create a communication plan, essentially a marketing plan, to tell you, the customer, this is how tickets work. This is how the life cycle of a ticket works. You should know what to expect every time you enter a ticket. I don't know how we can expect you to understand the process if we're not willing to tell you the process. So ask about the process, but also understand when we tell you to call the help desk, it's not because we don't want to talk to you. It's not because we don't like you. It's because we don't want a single point of failure for you. We want you to be able to get one of the 30 to 50 people that we have waiting to take your call. Even if you only have an IT department of a couple people, it's important to go through the right process. I have worked at organizations where they say, oh, just call this guy. He's the one who takes care of that. No, I want to enter the ticket. I don't want to go straight to someone because that's not the process. I should go through the process. Unless your process is broken, then fix your process. When you understand the process, it'll definitely make your understanding of the IT department better, and you'll be able to appreciate more all the things that we go through on the management side to make sure you can get the same attention for your issue as your colleagues, and your colleagues can get the same attention as you, and that we're prioritizing things appropriately. If your colleague calls in and they have a bunch of issues that are not huge priority crushing issues, and you call in afterward, if your issue is urgent, more impact to your work than all of these issues are for your colleague, guess what? You get to jump to the front of the line. That's why it's important for you to be honest when you're telling us about your issue and how urgent it is. If you call in and say it's urgent and it's not, the next time you call and say it's urgent, I might question that. When you call in with an urgent issue, explain why it's urgent. We have to make that judgment call to make sure we can address everything. Every call is urgent, then none of them are. In order for your urgent call to stand out, you need to be honest when things are actually urgent and when they're not. That will get you better service faster, and your IT department will appreciate you more because you are respecting them and you're appreciating their process